Okay, students, we are in the third video lecture on the topic of planning. So, in the second unit of our syllabus. So, already regarding the planning, already we have discussed what is the planning process, what are the importance of the planning, and then what are the various types of planning, what are the advantages and the limitations of the planning. So in further continuation of this syllabus, we have to discuss for further major topics in the planning. So furthermore, we can discuss about the goal setting and what is the called as the strategic planning, and what are the advantages of strategic planning. All will be discussed in our second unit of this section. So goal setting is our topic what we are going to discuss in this video lecture. So every person or organization or every individual person is having their goal for their life. So goal setting involves establishing specific, measurable, achievable, realistic and time targeted goals. Smart goal. We can say it is a smart goal. Work on the theory of goal setting suggests an effective tool in making progress to the ensure the thing. Smart goals. Smart refers specific, measurable, attainable, relevant, and time bound. So our goal should be a specific. A goal is a specific when it provides description of the what to be accomplished. A specific goal is a focused goal. It will say exactly what the organization tends. Measurable. A goal is measurable if it is quantifiable. Measurement accommodation by the first obtaining. Attainable. This does not mean or imply that goal should be easy. On the contrary, a goal should be challenging. Relevant. Goal should be appropriate to and consistent with the mission and vision of the organization. Next one is the time bound. Finally, a goal must be bound by time. That is, must have starting and ending. The process should be also say some intermediatable points at which progress can be assessed. Steps for setting the goal. First, we have to brainstorm goals as a group. Choose from the brainstormed list of their want to be attained. Prioritize the group. Determine objectives and the plans of action, and then move into action. Follow through. Continuously evaluate. What is the strategic policies and planning premises? So in our goal setting, we have to have some strategies and policies and planning premises. So what is the policy of your planning and where it is to be implemented? So planning premises. Planning premises is nothing but where we are going to implement the planning is the planning premises. Planning premises means systematic and logical estimate for the future factor affecting planning. Planning premises is systematic and logical estimate for the future factors affecting planning. According to Dr. George Terry, planning premise or the assumption providing a background against which the esteemed events affecting the planning will take place. According to Notes and Donald, a key part of planning is the establishment of clear planning premises. To assure coordination among all managers who make plan in organization, these premises should be used by all concerned person. Premises guides the planning. Planning premises are defined as the anticipated environment in which plans are expected to operate. They include assumption, forecast the future and known conditions that will affect the operation of plan. Strategy. A company is said to be strategy which consists of competitive moves, internal operating approaches, and action planning devised by management and produce successful performance. Strategy is the management's game plan for running. So, what is the various level of strategies? Level of strategy: corporate level, business level, functional level, or the level of strategy is what we are going to discuss. Corporate is set up for the great management. Business level strategy, how the organization conduct. So the corporate level in the top level, business strategies in the middle level, and functional strategies of the working nature. So in this calculation, we have to consider the BCG matrix. So in this matrix, stars, question mark, cash cow, dog. So based on this BCG matrix, we have to select the suitable one. Load based on the market share, market growth. So we can find out the stars, question mark, cash cow, and dog. So if it is high and low, it is cash cow. If it is high and high, it is stars. If it is high and low, what is the strategic planning? Strategic planning is a systematic process through which an organization agree on and builds commitment among the key stakeholders to prioritize the essential to the mission for responsive to the environment. So strategic planning versus operational planning. Strategic planning, formulation, what, where, end, vision, effectiveness, and risk. Operation planning, implementation, how, means, plans, efficiency, and control. So this is the comparison. Three big strategy question: where are we now? Where do we want to go? How will you get there? Strategy planning process, developing a vision and a mission assessment, setting objective, crafting a strategy, implementing and executing strategies, evaluating performance, reviewing the situation and initiating corrective action. Strategy planning, first stages of strategy planning, future thinking, strategic intent. Future thinking is one of the vision, communicating all the stuff where the organization is going and where it intend to be the future. Aims and objectives, long term and short term. Aim and the long term, objective is the way in which you are going to achieve the aim. Strategic analysis, consult and evaluate their position. Strategic analysis include different methods of assessing the current position of the business in the marketplace. Two basic methods, internal and external. Internal audit, labor turnover, absenteeism, customer satisfaction, quality proceedings, cash out, cash flow statement, sales trend, skill audit, or the importance. External audit means political, economic, social change, technological change. So these are all the external audit. மூணாவதே முடியுது. முடியலையா? இன்னும் முடியலடா, இன்னும் இருக்குல்ல, இன்னும் ரெண்டு போய் பரவாயில்ல. SWOT analysis. SWOT analysis describes strength, weakness, opportunity, and threat. Strength means a company's persons, those things that you develop high value of performance point. Weakness, those things that prevent you from doing what really to do. Since the weakness of internal, the error within the control. Opportunities, potential area for growth and higher performance. Timing may be important for capitalizing on the opportunities. Threats changes conforming the organization external in nature. The more accurate you are in identifying threat, the better position you are for dealing with the sudden ripples of change. So if you have any doubt in the topic what we have discussed today, you can raise the questions. Close.